Okay. So, here's what's really funny. I was driving around looking for pronghorn when I happened to make contact with the game warden. And after making some chit chat, and he asked me if I had any luck, and I told him about the elk I saw and the mule deer I saw, and how I had a herd of about 30 pronghorn run by me, and how I followed them on foot, and at that point he then says, well, I actually did get called on you. I'm like, oh really, what happened? He said, well, when you were following those pronghorn on foot, you accidentally, well, he didn't say you accidentally. He said you crossed about 200 yards into private property. But he said after hearing your story, it's quite clear it was inadvertent. He says I actually went out there. I saw all those pronghorn tracks, and I followed your tracks, and so I think we're going to handle this just with a warning. I was glad to hear that. He says, but I have to make it official. I have to document this visit. It's like, okay, no problem. So while we're documenting that, I give him my ID. Basically, it's like a warning ticket. I'm asking him some other little bits of advice and tips. And while we're standing there, a small group of maybe 6 to 8 pronghorn kind of run past us. He's like, hey man, I'm going to let you get on that. He's like, just so you know, you got to drive up the road like 50 yards. So I do. I crawl out into the field as far as I dare go. I ranged them at about 300. But I'm really nervous, firing kneeling unsupported, and real shaky because I'm sitting in the snow or kneeling in the snow. So I take a shot. So now we're walking out to see if I actually hit it. Because of course they took off. My concern is if I got the range wrong and accidentally ranged a bush and maybe they were a lot farther. I don't know. This is one of those nerve-wracking things as I'm walking out here wondering if I just blow my chances or am I going to see a pronghorn on the ground? Because of course after I fired, I flinched, all the things you're not supposed to do. So let's see. Looks like nothing, but I don't see their footprints either. So I don't think I'm where they were near. This is getting a little nerve-wracking. I think I would be there by now. Alright, I'm starting to see some footprints. This might be where they took off. Yeah, seeing a lot of tracks. There they are. A lot of tracks. But no sign of a downed pronghorn. Very disappointing. Let me keep looking. Let me keep looking. It's disappointing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad I did not give up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at that. Look at